Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to yet another Versus Beers with me, Peter, the master of hoppage, doing a battle of two beers. And I can't really take it seriously right now because when I just look at what's in front of me, man, like, oh my god, I knew it'd be bad, but I didn't think it would be this bad in terms of what it is. It's not probably bad beer, might not be to my taste, but we're doing a Versus beer on some super fruited, crazy pastry sour beers. This style has become so trendy. So many people are doing it. So many people are loving it. We've had the whole debate about is this beer? It's just drinking like a smoothie. Why wouldn't you just drink smoothie with vodka in it? All these things. All in all, it doesn't really matter. You know, people can drink whatever they want, but it's just crazy how it's gotten. And I think a few people, in the last few years have, for fun, said like, oh man, it'd be so fun if you reviewed some more smoothie beers because you often don't like them. So Beer Dome sent me a lot of smoothie beers, and we got lots of crazy super fruity beers as well. They might be showing up, I don't know, maybe next year, some of their reviews, just because the Christmas calendar is happening as well this year, of course. So, and we're getting close to the end of November, and I also have some barley wines to check out. But we're battling two smoothie sours. This will be interesting. So we're checking out Oozlefinch and their crazy pants with tangerine, orange, guanabana, vanilla, and lactose. And then we're checking out King's Brewing Collective, I think they were called. No, King's Brewing Company in Rancho, Cucamonga, California, and their Thicc Bois Frozee. Apparently, this is a collab series with Thicc Bois Glass, which I don't know what is. A glassware company, a company that makes cool collectible glassware. I don't know. It kind of looks like bongs on the label, at least. But King's, I know, is really famous for making these crazy beers and really crazy pastry beers. I've actually never had any King's. I think maybe one or two odd beer, but now we're just going full on. And this one is just, yeah, it's there. The thing is, like, I wanted to battle them because I don't know. For some reason, I actually thought this one would be green. I think maybe it's just a label, but it's not. It's bright. It looks like a glass of orange juice or something like that. But this one, the Thicc Bois, has red apple, green apple, Welsh grape juice, and cotton candy. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. It's so stupid, man. Like, come on. Learn to appreciate Pilsner. Oh, there we go. And speaking of, there was a timer for something in the fridge and freezer. So I'm going to be right back once I get that out. And it's definitely not something like this. And we're back. So let's just get started. Let's start with the Oozle. Do you want apples or oranges first? Let's do apples. Let's do the Frozee. So poured, crazy thick, syrupy looking, green, bluish color. Like, oh my god, this is so stupid. Like it's just like marketing going to the extreme. Like, wow. And it's just like staining the glass with pulp. Yeah. So let's take this out. I can't say it's pretty, but it looks cool. Like it looks like almost like something like blue milk or something, just in a green version from Star Wars. But let's check out the aroma on this one. It smells exactly like apple, and like just abundance of apple. I'm getting loads of just like really sour, almost like apple candy, sour apple candies. Like, there is maybe also a hint of grape juice. It says Welsh grape juice. I don't know how that tastes. I can't remember how that is, but there is like an almost dry grapey thing that almost balances out all that like crazy apple stuff, but it just smells. It smells more like a sour candy than anything, but that's what a lot of these beers are supposed to imitate. But there's specks of green in the glass. Let's check it out. Cheers, guys! And also, again, thanks. Even though this might not be my favorite style, Beer Jum is really challenging me by sending all these super fruited sours and pastry sours, and it's gonna be fun just to experience them, even though it's usually not something I'd pick up myself. But let's give this a taste. What the fuck? This is like a fucking kid's drink. Like there's just nothing that's beer about this. Nothing. It doesn't even taste like real apple. Like I think it says artificial flavorings on the can too. Or does it? No. It does say that there is artificial flavor in at least not in this one, but some of the Oozlefinch beers. But it just tastes like sweet and sour apple hard candy, like or gummy candy with a touch of like just like sweet grape juice, or maybe not even just like really sweet and artificial. I totally taste cotton candy too, and I hate cotton candy. It's just sugar with like flavoring. It tastes so fucking artificial and fake. It tastes so much what Europeans think of when they think of Americans in terms of snacks and foods and everything. People, and I know America's not like that at all. I've been to America plenty of times myself, but it tastes like the stereotype of what Americans drink and eat. It totally does. Like fake, 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 and like really sweet and sugary and rich. Like stupid beer. Like it's not terribly made. It tastes good because it tastes like candy. But man, like I'm not gonna finish this. I'm gonna have like 3-4 sips, and it goes down in the sink because this is not for me at all. It might be one of my least. I don't want to say worst because it's not a terrible drink, but my least favorite smoothie sours I've ever had because it's so freaking artificial. It's crazy. Like, man, I'm almost getting a sugar rush drinking it too because it's so sweet. The craziness is like there's a huge audience apparently for beers like this as well, which is just nuts. But like, it's toddler palate kind of stuff. Like if I was 5 years old or 8 years old, I would love to fucking drink this, but I'd get drunk, so I wouldn't be allowed to. But it's like 5-6 year old me would be like, oh shit, give me more of that. But like adult me is more like, nah, just give me a cold pills instead. Like fuck, man. 7%. That's terrible. Let's go for one more sip. Oh my god, it is so artificial. So much artificial apple gummy candy. Ugh, so sweet. Oh man. Okay, let's. We're in for a surprise, I think. Oh man, I hope this is gonna be better. So this, yeah, it says a tangerine, orange, guanabana, vanilla, and lactose. Guanabana is, I think that's what I've been talking about. Or guanabana, and I've been talking about something called a custard. No, pineapple banana in a lot of videos. And let's see if we can just get a picture of it. So, okay, no, it's not exactly the same, but it looks a little bit similar. I think they're also called something apple something, custard apples or whatever. It's just kind of like a soursop. There we go. It's a type of soursop. And I think they are also related to that like pineapple banana thing I always talk about. But yeah, I think this one is mostly going to be a tangerine orange bomb. It's probably going to be kind of creamsicle like that. I'm guessing that's the inspiration here. But man, it looks almost artificial because it's so thick and bright orange, and I can just see like gunks and thick floaties and everything. It's just like that one. Maybe it's a tad less. Oh, it's the same. Let's check out the aroma on this one. Yeah. This one is less stupid though. Like this smells like straight tangerine juice. It smells like a tangerine-y, orangey smoothie. I'm not getting much of the vanilla. It's mostly that. I do get a bit of a soursop kind of nuance to it, but it's mostly just like orange juice. This really smells like just a glass of like thick orange juice. Really, like it is a bit silly, but that's just stupid craziness. Yeah, let's give this one a taste, guys. Cheers. A little less sweet. Oh, still sweet. A little more sour. This one is a bit more towards what I expect from like a kettle sour beer. That's, something I might enjoy. But I think like it says to roll the cans with all these kind of beers. I'm going to swirl some up here. And this one I also rolled, but it doesn't look and feel as thick and rich as that one. It's definitely more drinkable. It's also dry, which is nice. Like, I don't like exactly hate this. Like, I hate that. That's an abomination. See, oh, look at that. That was definitely thick. Coming out, let's see if that changes anything. It gets less drinkable. Like, pour in all that fruit pulp and like thick boy in the bottom of the can. To me, makes the beers less drinkable. But I must say, like, oh, look at that, those chunks. Can we fit it all in here just to? No. It looks so thick. Yeah, it's more towards a kettle sour, but I think it's also pushing boundaries and being like too extreme for my taste. Abomination, all right. And I think if you're into these like crazy super fruited beers, you'd like this a lot. That one, you really have to be into like really sweet, crazy candy stuff and really into like I don't know, just these. You just look at that, these crazy fruit, pastry, whatever sours. Man, it's so fucking silly. Like, seriously, I can't give that more than like a 50. I really don't want to drink. I'd rather drink macro lager than that. It's even worse than the hydros. It's so sweet and artificial. It's almost like Four Loko. It's almost like Four Loko. It's just not boozy. And this, yeah, it's like a Four Loko type thing for sure. It really reminds me of Four Loko. Just like really, really sweet version of Four Loko that's also thick and not as alcoholic. There we go. Four Loko fruit smoothie beer. Yeah, 50. Whew. It's also, yeah, actually the green apple. It reminds me of green apple flavor that is in like the sour green apple and Four Loko. And to be honest, Four Loko and whatnot, it's fun to drink if you're getting hammered and whatnot. If you're at a party, whatever, people are having Four Loko, it can be fun if it's that setting. And I think that could be as well, like if you're sharing a bunch of mates and you're like, oh shit, this is crazy, it could be fun, but it's just not for me otherwise. Like, no. I've been surprised by Oozlefinch once before. You'll see that soon, maybe in a Christmas calendar. It has some salinity to it even. At the bottom of the can now, getting there, there's some salinity. Not really tasting the vanilla. Lactose is there with some sweetness, but it's not overtly crazy sweet. I don't know, it's mainly just like huge orange juice and sweet tangerine orangey flavors. Guanabana, is it there? Thinking banana, pineapple thing. Maybe there's a hint of a banana-ish vibe. But yeah, I think there might be some salt in here or something. At least some water treatment or something to bring up some kind of salts like chloride or something, because it has a savory note to it. But yeah, 70 maybe? 75? No, it's better than that. It's definitely better than that, especially considering the grade I gave Hydra. The thing is, like, I also don't really want to finish that, but I could. That it would just be to be smashed. Is it a 3.5 maybe, something like that on Untappd? I think that's as far as I'd go, but that's taking into consideration personal opinion, not in terms of rating to style. So it's maybe around the 83-ish, 82, something like that. It's all right. That's an abomination of a beverage. That's a 50. But if I had to rate these in terms of smoothie, crazy pastry, sour beer, they'd probably be around the 90s. Like 90, 88, maybe even 92 on this one. Like, along those lines. But I've always rated subjectively and towards what I like, and I do not like this. But I still like to bring in the idea of telling people, and you guys, if the given beer, even though it's not for me, is made truthfully, or it tastes like it's good in its style, even though it's something I subjectively dislike. I think that's very important, and I think that's something a lot of beer bloggers forget. Just because you don't like a beer doesn't mean it's a bad beer. So, because taste is subjective. But that was actually quite fun, even though I hated that one. But yeah, we got loads more coming, so stay tuned for more. Like, I got stuff with funfetti in it, and birthday cake flavor, and cheesecake sours, and all kinds of weird shit. Chocolate, strawberry, truffle. It's gonna be such weird videos to do. But yeah, if you guys had a chance to try either Oozlefinch Crazy Pants with tangerine, orange, guanabana, vanilla, and lactose, or the King's Thicc Bois Frozee, which is with apple, red and green apple, was just grape juice, and what was the last one? Cotton candy. Let me know what you thought of him. What's your opinion on these kind of beers? Do you like him? Do you love him? Do you hate him? Let me know. And as always, comment, subscribe. Check out the Facebook fan page, and Twitter, and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And I'm going to say cheers in the one that is the most palatable and drinkable. And see you guys in another Versus Beers. And yeah, easy winner here.